All right. So that should be working now. I added a G. Hello? I don't know what the heck is going on. This insane madness. This is absolutely stupid. I don't want to get pegged with copyright every daggum time. I didn't even do nothing this time. Okay. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. I'm just trying to make sure. All right. Well, everyone slowly starts to trickle in. I don't know why I got pegged for copyright in the previous video. Okay. Yeah, don't know why I got pegged for copyright the last time. That was incredibly annoying. I didn't even do anything. I said the name of a song. Obviously, it is not mine. I don't own it. But they really need to stop having these bots come in and do their job because it's getting, frankly, annoying. So, very annoying. All right, so I think that's that. I think we're all basically starting to filter in, which is good. Which is very good because flipping copyright nonsense. And yes, it is nonsense. If you bots are listening to me, it's freaking nonsense. Hey, no. I didn't even do nothing. Okay? I did nothing. Mom was on the phone with me. She can attest. We were on together. I was online. And then all of a sudden, I hung up the phone with Mom. And boom. Copyright. So it happened something between... whatever. I don't have any background music on. I was going to put non-licensed music on in the background. But now I'm not even going to do that. Because if it's going to flag me for even saying a song name... I don't own nothing. How about that? Precursor to this stream, I own nothing. This, not mine. I don't own it. I do have Angry Hand. Yes, angry. Because it keeps flagging me for copyright. I'm not even doing anything. I didn't even sing. If I can't sing a song lyric or mention a song name without getting flagged for copyright, you'd be mad too. I didn't have the ringtone. It just went. Plus, you can't own the word legend. No one owns the word legend. Or living la vida. That's a Spanish phrase for living the life. I'm living the life live. Sit. You see it live. We'll do it live. That's not copyrighted because those are separate words that can't be copyrighted. Okay. I'm calm. Maybe. Until they flag me for copyright again. Alright. So everyone I see is trickling in. Is everybody here? Alicia's here, Mama's here, Dad's here, and I think one is for me. Let me see, is Copa Crew coming? I am making candy, yes. I'm making good candy, too. It's gonna be, peanut butter chocolate candy. Peanut butter chocolate candy. See, I have all the ingredients right here. But first things first, as what we always need to do, I need to clean my surfaces. I'm gonna do that while more people kind of trickle in. And then I'm gonna wash my hands. Get some of this awesome... Actually, no, I'm not going to do paper towels. I'll save those for later. I am going to do washcloth. Do a washcloth, wipe it down, do it live. Okay. Move my tray of awesomeness over here. And I am going to get my special alcohol mix. See, here we go, wiping everything, making it nice and clean and awesome. Move that over here. Because I've actually been doing some research as well, and you guys are going to find this very, very interesting. You can flavor chocolate. I didn't realize that that was a thing, but you can flavor chocolate. As long as you have the flavorings, you can flavor chocolate. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of that today too, as well as some other interesting tips and tidbits. One of which, Alicia, I was talking about with my sister, and today you get to find out what it is that I was talking about. Best thing about it is that we talked about it after my last stream. But most likely, knowing my sister, she probably forgot what we spoke about after my last stream. So it's unlikely that, right? See? I didn't know that either. You can flavor chocolate. So I might do a marshmallow flavor, I don't know, maybe. But yes, so the other thing that I found out, it goes along with what I was saying in my last stream. I think it was my last stream. It was the Kohakuto stream. What I was saying in that stream was that I was a little bit annoyed that I didn't have a whisk. My whisk consists of an old beater. See, you think you click it in and it just it's fraying there at the top. So I don't have a proper whisk. Now, because I don't have a proper whisk, I was like, well, shoot. But there's good news. You don't have a whisk or you have a beated down, busted up one like this, you can use a mason jar. That's right, a mason jar can help you out with that. You just put all your ingredients in the mason jar, close it up, and shake it till it's all blended. See, I didn't know that. Now, I don't think you can do that with eggs. I think with egg whites, you would still need to use a beater and just go... Can we talk about berry flavored chocolate that Crunchy ate? Yes, we did. Well, the berry flavored chocolate was the ruby chocolate. Now, ruby chocolate, which I actually have, and it does taste very fruity. Ruby chocolate, frozen right now, sorry about that, which is very good, and it's red, you know, ruby flavored, you know, hence ruby flavored chocolate. I assume that's how they did the same as well. They flavored fruitiness in that chocolate. But it's actually really, really good. I did end up trying it, and it is really good. Now, I have a whole plethora of different flavors here to choose from. There's coconut flavored, buttered rum, marshmallow, cinnamon roll, coffee, which actually sounds kind of amazing right now, English toffee, root beer, caramel, maple, butterscotch, chocolate, and peanut butter flavored. Now, because the inside of this candy is going to be peanut butter already, and the chocolate is, well, going to be chocolate, I'm not going to use those two, obviously. I don't really much care for root beer, so I'm not using that. Coconut with peanut butter and chocolate, it doesn't seem to match very well. Neither does English toffee. Cinnamon roll, maybe marshmallow, not so much maple, maybe caramel, maybe butterscotch, maybe butter rum, maybe coffee. So I have 5 different ones to choose from. And I'm going to make a couple of different ones because one of these little ones is just going to be pretty much half of the truffle that I make. Ruby like Dorothy shoes. Yes, Mama. You need to get your hands on some Ruby chocolate. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's really good. I think to match best with the peanut butter and the chocolate, the safest bets would be something tame, like maybe marshmallow or caramel. So, sorry, coffee, butter rum, and butterscotch, you will be used a different time. Or maybe I'll just use the residual chocolates and use one of those. A butterscotch chocolate sounds amazing, actually. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to melt one of the chocolates and I'm going to put the butterscotch into that. So we will put those back because, quite frankly, butterscotch is the best. Yeah. Yeah. Crunchy is one of my favorite ASMR chicks. It's a little bit hot in here. Let me turn on the air. Especially because I'm dealing with chocolate. I don't want anything to melt. There. Crunchy does make the best things. She is one of my favorite ASMR peoples. I have a few others, but Crunchy I love Crunchy. She's my favorite. And if she ever sees this, I love you, Crunchy. You're my favorite. Your stuff is what my ASMR playlist is. So this is what I'm going to do. All right. For the molds today, I'm going to be using this. It is the Day of the Dead Sugar Skull molds, which is going to be awesome. I could use like a melter, but I don't have a melting pot. I've seen a couple on Amazon, which just look amazing. But yeah, I guess I could get it now that I have my stimulus check or when my tax stuff comes through. But I think for now I'm just gonna stick with the good old-fashioned put it in a bowl and melt it in a bowl. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do 1 square at a time. Now this is a very it's basically a generic brand of melting chocolate. You can also use the chocolate melts, which is the round kind of I'm forgetting the word. What is the word? Parallels? Something other. They're round, they're wafer-like, they're pretty cool, they're good, they're easy to melt. Not like this stuff. I'm gonna just do 1 square at a time because we don't need to have any craziness go on. So with everything ready, I'm gonna wait to turn that on because this is to mix, this is to spread the top, because when I have it all mixed in there at the very top, I'm gonna do that to even out the tops. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I don't mind an uneven bottom. But it is very important what I'm gonna do next. The other ingredients that I have, Reese's peanut butter, not owned by me, and Nutella, not owned by me. So with those in mind, those are going to be put off to the side. I have my cookie tray right here, and I'm going to cover it with parchment. You'll understand why I need the parchment here in a few moments. Here we go. Oh boy. Alright. Parchment always gives me such trouble. Any more? Yep. Alright. So with my parchment down, I'm going to go ahead and start melting my chocolate 15 seconds at a time. Now every 15 seconds, once that timer stops, I'm going to go in and I'm going to stir it to make sure that it's nice and melted. You want to do it in slow increments. Now with the wafers, you'll only want to do it 10 seconds at a time because those melt faster. Whereas this didn't even get melted slightly. So I'm going to put it in for 20 seconds. Although that makes me nervous to put it in for 20 seconds, but hey, what can you do? It's not even melting, so, you know, I need it to melt, you know? If I had one of those melting pots, it would just plug in, I would put the chocolate in, and it would melt in that pot, which would make it easier to scoop out. There, see, it's getting a little bit melted. Not by much, so we still need more meltage. But now that it's actually getting there, I'm going to only do it for 15 seconds. You know, now that I have the initial melt, I'm going to do it slower this time. Ready before I am! Now I bet you're wondering, well, why didn't you just use the spoon to mix it? Well, I feel like I get a better control of the stirring for the chocolate with the fork. Now it is melted, nice and melty. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get my spoon and I'm going to scoop it in just one at a time in one of the deadheads. And I'm going to smooth it around, make sure that the bottom is nice and covered, just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to set that aside, is I'm going to slam it down to get all the bubbles out. Now what I'm going to do is I flipped it over and I did it mold side open part down to get that excess chocolate out, to make it more even. So basically what you want to do is you want to aim for something like this. Just a nice coating at the bottom. Now I was going to do, this is where my knife comes into play. I'm going to smooth that top part out. See, so it's more clean. It seems like a lot of work because it is. But let's face it, at least I have more control over my truffles than normal. I'm going to do it. Now for this extra chocolate right here, I'm going to scoop that in fully into the other deadhead. I'm just going to make a straight up molded chocolate right there. And for the next one, I'll do the butterscotch. But right now, I just don't want that to be sitting out there so that I melt it again. Hate it when my chocolate string gets... Yes. Yep. Take it easy. So I'm just going to shake that down to smooth out that end so that it is nice and smooth, and so that the chocolate bubbles are... So that the bubbles are not there, you know what I mean? Because I'm already seeing some bubbles. Oh, well, okay. There we go. So I'm going to let that sit for a moment. I'm going to wash my hands again. I think I forgot to do it the first time, but you know what? Because it's just me, that's okay. If you're cooking for other people, you should wash your hands. If you're cooking for yourself, I don't think people will hate you for not washing your hands, because hey, it's just you. You're gonna hate yourself for not washing your hands? I don't think so. Alright, so while that is setting, I think the top part will be a little bit much, but you know what? I'm gonna toss this in the fridge here for a couple of seconds so I can get, actually I'm gonna toss it in the freezer for a couple of seconds. That way it'll chill faster. And in the meantime, I'm going to get another thing of chocolate. Shake out my spoon. Now I'm only going to be making a total of 4 different candies. 20 seconds. I'm going to make 2 truffle types, one with the regular peanut butter, one with the Nutella. And then the other 2 are going to be solid chocolates. One is a plain solid, and the other one is going to have that that butterscotch in there. So, well, I only got like 4 seconds. Come on. There we go. That's not going to be done when I open it, so that's why I'm not getting it straight away. But yes, as long as you have any flavoring, you can flavor chocolate, which I think is just amazing. To make homemade flavored chocolate, I mean, it's, excuse you, no, go on. We don't need no catsup up on here. Alright, so it's starting, but it is not quite there yet. So again, but only for 15 seconds. There we go. Now I will need other ones, maybe like 1 more chocolate, which I'll probably do as another one. But in the meantime, I'm just going to spread this extra chocolate out, make it a nice little kind of bark or something. Kind of an other size bark sort of deal. No, okay, not yet. Close, but no dice. This one I think only needs maybe like a few more seconds. Well, maybe like 5 more seconds. Yeah, 5 more seconds should do it. In the meantime, I'm going to get out my mold. Woo, it's already chilling. Look at that, that's nice. Alright. Oh yeah, that's melted. That's melted, alright. I'm going to stir it up. Make it nice and light and frothy. Now I do have another thing that I can make. I do, or not another, did I say candy? I don't mean candy. I do have another thing that I can make. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take another spoonful. And I'm going to put it back in the original mold. And I'm going to put another one into another mold. There we go. Okay. Oops. Not there. I'm going to let it roll around in there. Okay. I'm going to tip it upside down. Tap, 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 tap. Oops. So, I've got 3 molds now. I didn't anticipate. Oh boy, I'm making a mess now. That's alright though, because you know what? Those will be good. Those will be good. Change of plans, everybody. I'm making 3. It's just the other one will be more chocolatey than normal. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, here's what I'm going to do instead. Oh boy, okay. So yeah, I made a complete mess. But that's okay, because you know what? With a complete mess, you can see opportunity to fix things. And because I see an opportunity to fix things, what I'm going to do instead is, you know what, I'm going to leave that upside down for a little while longer. This gives me a good opportunity. This I'm going to save for the final set. I might put in another one, but I shouldn't need it. Not really. That's going to get set aside. This is going to get set aside. This is going to get set aside. This I'm leaving upside down for a few moments longer because as you can see I made a mess. A complete mess. Oh boy, I don't even know how chocolate got everywhere. But you know what? That's fine because when this is done, oof, it is going to be awesome. I'm going to spread that chocolate around by hand a little bit more. There we go. Okay. You know what? That works. That works. All right. I'm going to let this cool. I'm going to put it in the freezer to make sure that it cools. And it cools quick. So, it's chocolate. What am I going to do? All right. I'm going to go on to the flavored chocolate next. I need another bowl. I'm going to use my awesome China bowl. I'm going to move this parchment paper over here with a little bit of the chocolate that I had spilled on there. You need to be out. Okay, laying down is fine. You can lay down. I'm going to make the flavored chocolate and I'm going to put it in my gem molds. One square should do it. I'm not going to go crazy and do multiple squares and have all the flavored chocolate because I don't want to go crazy. Although I did read, and you guys might find this interesting, I did read that they did a study because, you know, no one's really got much time to do much else. That's going in for 25 seconds. Because no one really has much time to do anything else but eat, they found that if you ingest caffeine, you know, so like if you're a daily coffee drinker, that'll help slow down weight gain. So I did read on that. There was a study done, and yeah. So that's a good tip to learn. But if you're in the need for something more refreshing, something more ouch. Ouch. Okay, the bowl got hot, but the chocolate didn't. I don't understand it. That's just so weird. The chocolate, it's not even barely melted, but the bowl is hot. That is so stupid. Ouch. I'm gonna do it in for another 20 seconds. I don't get that. I don't get that. Oh, I forgot to say, hi, little brother. Hi, Matthew. Yay, Chris is here. A little bit late. I did already get started, but you did miss me. I think you might have missed me burning my hands a little bit. Well, if it's not, then shoot, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. It's still very, very hot. You know what? I'm gonna go back to my microwave safe bowl because it worked. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chocolate everywhere. Because it's not even like melting. Look, it's like still halfway there. So you are going in before you are burning and ruining it. You're gonna get melted in there. Yeah, because that barely melted and I'm burning my hands with this thing. Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Show. There we go. But this thing, I shouldn't need pot holders. I have chocolate all over my hands. Haha. It's melting and my fingers did not burn. It's mostly melting. It's kind of melting. Still not there yet. This is the most stubborn chocolate ever. I'm gonna do it for 20 seconds. Better not burn. I'm gonna wash my hands. I have no room to wash my hands. I have no room for nothing. I need a bigger kitchen. Washing the hands. Some more chocolate on my fingers. Put a little water in with that jerk face bowl. See, I should have known that first time that it wasn't just gonna. See, now it's melted. Now you're melted. Okay. Now that I've melted the chocolate again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something different. I'm going to add in the flavoring. It says to control it with the dropper, but I don't have a dropper, so I'm just going to add like half the bottle. Yeah, half the bottle is good. And I'm going to mix it well. Oh no, it's getting hard again. Oh no. Okay, but that's all right because it was a cold liquid added into a hot mixture. So what I'm going to do is now that I've mixed it, I'm just going to heat it up again. Because see, look, it got a little bit warm. It smells nice and butterscotchy though. So I'm just going to put this in for maybe, let's go with 10 seconds. There we go. 10 seconds should do it because it's not that solid. But it was a cool liquid added to a hot mixture. So chocolate's very finicky like that. You can't mistreat chocolate like that. Oh goodness. Unless I'm just like doing it completely wrong. Which is always that potential possibility as well. But it does smell nice and butterscotchy. Which is just awesome. I do like that butterscotch smell in chocolate. Alright, I'm going to try that again a couple more times. I'm going to go with 15 seconds this next time. Hope it burn my chocolate. If it does, that'll kind of stink, but then at least we know. But it's still kind of clumpy, moldable-ish type, but... Okay, so only got a little bit more malleable. But in this case, I'm just going to take the chocolate and I'm just going to smash it into the molds. Just smash, 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 smash. So I'm going to have to read up on how to flavor chocolate while still making it kind of liquidy, because that would actually be really cool to do. Because I don't even know if it's going to melt anymore. Ouch. Chocolate's hot. Okay. I'm going to use my knife here. Oh, spread the chocolate. Okay. Get these other little chocolate bits out of these other ones and put them in the ones where the molds actually went into. Oh, we're getting chocolate. Because it's a good chocolatey time. And right now I'm just stalling for time. That is not anything by anyone and it's not owned by no one. That is just me making a tune. And I swear to God, if they get me with copyright, I'm going to be mad. Because there was no copyright in there. Alright, so now that I've mashed this flavored chocolate into there, which I think is coming out more fudgy than anything, which is pretty peculiar. I'm going to have to learn more about that. That'll be another episode, I think. So, I'm going to put that in the freezer after I smooth that out. Because it's still hot. So that just means that once I add the flavoring, it doesn't melt. And I'm going to take out my original mixture. See, there it is. Just nice and, you know, nice and ready. Yeah, it's ready. There's just a whole mess of chocolate up here. It's an alcohol? Maybe an alcohol. Yeah, because this is a water base, so alcohol base might be better. I'll have to look into that. I'm going to rinse this off because I'm not going to combine two different chocolates into one. And that is my perfect mixing size bowl. Now, there is something that I would like to discuss. And that is the possibility of, while we're waiting for that other chocolate to set, how would you guys feel about me doing an extra bit today? Now, what I mean by that is, on the side here, this very side that I'm looking at right now, is another easy ingredient thing that I can do while we're waiting for the chocolate to set. It's very unconventional, and I started talking about it before, but I didn't really get into it. and that we can do while we're waiting for the chocolate to set. It's super easy. I looked up the recipe. Some of you already know probably what it is that I'm thinking of. It's called avocado water. Now I know what you're thinking. Avocado water, that sounds disgusting. But quite frankly, the picture made it look delicious. And it's like super easy to do. I've got an avocado, I've got the lime juice, I've got the sugar, I've got the pinch of salt. It's like a super easy ingredient. Oh, crud. And that little chime that you heard is my battery going low. The bowl is done. I'm going to grab my charger. Hold tight. Wait. Not yet. Not yet. Wait. Plug it in. Which is not owned by me. Tee. All right. We're plugged in. But let me get some water. All this chocolate stuff is making me thirsty. Whew. Okay. I've got my peppermint water, which is good and refreshing and delicious. Hint water, really good. My favorite. Okay. So, let me catch up here on the chat. Let's see what you all are talking about. Alcohol base. She wants purple. I'm guessing. I like purple. Oh, purple. Purple is my favorite. Yep. By Apple. Whatever, Dad. I know, right? I need to stop singing. I can't help it though, because I'm a very lyrical person, and it didn't used to be. You know what? It's because everyone is staying inside that the robots have nothing better to do than to flag me. Purple. No, I only want black if there's pink in with it, but purple. Although I was trying to save for more pot holders. I do have one pot holder oven mitt thing, but it broke, so now there's like a washcloth in there to keep me from getting burned. I wanted a Haunted Mansion themed one because my kitchen is supposed to be Disney while the rest of my house is different themes. My bathroom's Doctor Who, my kitchen is Disney. Sorry, I'm just munching on chocolate now. Okay. Back to it. I'm going to melt one last square. I should really get rid of this parchment paper. It's not helping me in the least. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another spoon. And I'm going to scoop my holders are different. Pot holders, oven mitts, tomato, potato. And I'm going to get my peanut butter and my Nutella. I'm going to do 2 peanut butter and 1 Nutella. Because all the sweetness from the chocolate, I need to balance it out. Okay, so I'm going to get my peanut butter. Okay. Got my peanut butter. Put that there. And I'm going to get my Nutella. And Chris, if you have to go and eat dinner, go and eat dinner. Don't wait up for me. Okay. Got my Nutella. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to do the Nutella. I'm going to do a small scoop, and I'm going to put it in the small one. I'm going to put it just right in the hole in there. There we go. I'm going to leave a little bit of a divot in there because I want the chocolate to go in on top of that. Awesome. Alright, got my spoon. Oh my god, I love Nutella. It's been a hot minute since I've had Nutella. use this. Here we go. Okay. Nutella is going away. Bye, Chris. Oh, Nutella with strawberries is so good. Now I'm going to do the peanut butter. And I'm just going to carefully scoop that in. Oh, that is so good. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Now, I'm not afraid to use my hands, mainly because I'm going to be eating this, so it's okay if my hands get in there. But if you don't want your hands to get in there, then you should use a piping bag or some other baker's tool that'll allow you to just fill up that chocolate nice and easy. That's good peanut butter. All right. And let's sink with that one. There's chocolate everywhere. Now I'm gonna melt that chocolate 25 seconds. Okay? Now while that is melting, I'm gonna show you the molds. So see, that's the Nutella and those are the peanut butters. So basically what I did was I created the top and I created the filling. Now what we're doing is melting this last chocolate for the top, or for the bottom part of the chocolate. When that is melted, which it is not yet, it's getting there, but it's not. So I'm gonna do it for another 15 seconds. And I'm gonna put this chocolate away. Because even if I get nice and melted. Alright, and because that is now nice and melted, nice and liquidy melted, alright, I'm going to scoop that, and I'm going to just do it right over the top of the molds. And you know what? I was going to smooth it out with that knife. I don't care to do it anymore. I am not a professional chef, so I don't need to. If you want to, though, I'm sure that you have a way of making it a lot less messy than I would. And I'm just going to scoop all this extra chocolate right here into a mold. Because why not? I don't know what that is, but I don't own it. Okay. And that's it. I put a little water in that there for that. I'm going to move these away. I'll get rid of that. I did find a recipe for galaxy bark. I would need a lot of the meltable wafers though. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I'll be more than happy to show it. I'll clean that up properly later. Same with this and this. Alright, and I'm going to put this in the freezer now. I'm going to take out the other mold of that other chocolate that I did. Okay. So the other molded chocolate that, okay. Well, it came out. See? Let me taste it. Okay. It's a bit fudgy. So I think if you were to this one did. Then again, it's still kind of fudgy. We're going to find out with those ones. I didn't do a test run beforehand, but might be a little bit too much flavoring because I can really taste the butterscotch. But I don't have a problem with that because I like butterscotch. I'm going to move this to the fridge. But still, that was pretty good. That was good. I like it. All right. So next, what I could do is while we're waiting, let me wash my hands. Who wants to see me do avocado water? Yay, nay. What do we want to do? Do we want to do avocado water? There's a little bit of a time delay, so I'm just now seeing myself finishing washing my hands. And now you guys should be getting the question about, what, 30 seconds later? Which is fine. Alright, so that's one for yes for avocado from my mom. I'm going to start bringing it all over. Because I have a feeling that it's going to be a yes anyway. Awesome, awesome. Okay, okay. Move this chocolate away. Get my notes over here. Alright. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make avocado water now. I have my cup and I have my mixer. Basically, it's super easy. What they want you to do is they want you to scoop the avocado flesh in a blender, add lime juice, sugar, salt, ice, and 2 cups of water. I don't have ice. That could be problematic. And I dropped my avocado. So good. So good. I only need a half a cup of ice. But because I don't have any ice, I think it would be fine. Alright. So first, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to start with scooping out the avocado flesh into a blender. Now, because I don't have a regular blender, I have an inversion blender. Now, my inversion blender, I hold it and I go, and that's what it does. I need my cup. I need a cup. I need a cup. Got it. Okay. All right. 1 small avocado. I'm gonna wash the avocado first. I mean, like, that part isn't going into the mixture, but whatever. I don't have an ice maker. That's why, okay? I don't have an ice maker. I wasn't even given a thing for ice trays, you know? I mean, normally in each apartment you go to, there's like a bucket that's in the fridge that you can put your ice in. At least that's every place I've ever been to, just not here. I considered buying my own, but then I was like, well, what's the point? Because, you know, it just says avocado water, and if you're blending it all together, I'm just gonna, it's whatever. Now, I know you're not supposed to cut near yourself. Okay. Whatever. Come on. There we go. Haha! I did it. Doink! No, that need to be harder. Okay. Hiya! Hiya! Okay. Because I can't hit this thing straight on. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is a very stubborn avocado, okay? So we're going to do this with brute strength. You know, I think this avocado was not yet ripe. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. This avocado wasn't ripe. Ain't right either. Okay, yeah, this avocado is not ripe. So this will probably be a very disastrous mixture. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, this avocado is super not ripe. Holy smokes. It took for flippin' ever. Alright. Alicia can attest, I'm normally very apt with the avocados. I'm normally a lot better with the avocados. So I can make guacamole, yo. Sorry about the anxiety. This flippin' thing is giving me problems. I should have put this in a bag of rice. Oh, that reminds me. If you are faced with an avocado that is not ripe and you need it to get ripe fast, put it in a bag of rice. Seriously, it works. I should have done that with this. And I'm making a mess, but you know what? That's okay because I'm just going to clean up afterwards. Scoop, darn you, scoop! Oh my Lanta. Yeah. Lesson learned next time if I'm doing a live stream with an avocado. I thought it was just going to get ripe in time. But no, it decided not to. It decided to be poo head. My goodness. This is just absolute ridiculous. This is a sign that it is not going to be that good. Or it's going to be amazing. And well worth the trouble. Alright. That took a hot minute and a right hot mess, but I did it. The avocado is in the blender. I'm going to move this over here. Out of the way. And I'm going to wash my hands. Again. Okay. Now that I have fully made a mess of my countertop here. Avocado! Alright. Now I'm going to add in the lime juice, the sugar, the salt, and the water. I need 5 tablespoons of lime juice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that was 5 tablespoons of lime juice. I'm going to rinse this off because next is the sugar. Rinse this off, get a paper towel, rinse it off, get a paper towel, rinse it off, get a paper towel. While I'm here, I might as well wipe the extra avocado that's spilled just everywhere. It was like something out of a movie. It was crazy. Those I'm just going to move to the side. That I'm going to move right there. Shake that off because it's my kitchen, so why not? God, it's giving me anxiety. The rice trick does work. Yes, unripe avocado are definitely the worst. Yep. It's exactly true on all counts. Now, they want 2 tablespoons of sugar. As soon as I can get the sugar open, they're going to get exactly what they want. I will say, though, it does smell very refreshing so far. So, you know, who knows? It might work. It won't have the ice, but that just means it won't be cool. I can live with that, to be honest. I don't need ice and everything, as long as it's cool. Alright, 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's done. Next, now I'm making a mess with all the sugar here. Now I need a tiny pinch of salt. For my salt, I have the pink Himalayan salt. I don't know if that will make all the difference or what. It just said a tiny pinch of salt. Where the heck did you get this recipe from? I was looking up easy recipes tiny pinch of salt. I was looking up easy recipes to do to get ideas for the show, and I came up with a bunch of ones, several different little ones. She can't look at that ice. No, you cannot, Mana. But that's all right. That's okay. All right, and now I need 2 cups of water. I'm gonna make it cold water. I found a bunch of awesome different recipes to use on that site. I forget the site's name. Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit. I remember because they said they had a recipe for mac and cheese, and it said BA's best mac and cheese, and I was like, what the heck does BA stand for? And it was like Bon Appetit, and I was like, oh, okay. So here's the mixture. It is not mixed yet, but it looks very weird. So now I'm gonna undo my blender. 2-ingredient chocolate cake. Yep, 2-ingredient chocolate cake, 3-ingredient biscuits. The works. It has it all, you know. I also have a recipe for risotto, gazpacho, pasta carbonara, some punches. Carbonara? Let's see. Garlic aioli, a fig caprese salad, which, you know, figs aren't in season, so that will be a while. That was just for me. Where is it? Gazpacho. Spaghetti carbonara. So now what it wants you to do with this mixture is to puree it. So I'm going to go very carefully. I'm going to do it on level 1. And then I'm just going to puree. I will say it does look pretty appetizing so far. Now they did say that there was a way to kick it up a notch. Some people were using coconut water instead of regular water. Other people were just using milk, which I know for some of you anti-dairy people that you don't like milk. Other people were saying, you know, I can't live without it unless there's vodka in it. I don't have vodka, so I think I can live without it. I can't wait for fig season also. And another person said they added strawberry jam. I was like, strawberry jam and avocado? Okay. Oops. Okay. So now I'm just mixing it. Okay, so I think that's well and truly pureed. Yeah, that looks pretty pureed to me. Alright, I'm going to unplug this. And I'm going to put this in the sink. Because it's a little bit messy right now. I'm going to wipe up the little bit of a mess that I made here just a moment ago. Don't worry, this kitchen does get cleaned after each show. Because it's just too stressful not to. And you should see it in here. It's just a mess. Chocolate everywhere. So here it is. Avocado water. Now I guess you're all expecting me to taste it, huh? And for those who know me best, I'm not very much a fan of regular avocado. I love guacamole, but when it comes to regular avocados, I'm not so much a fan. So it smells good. You know, it smells nice and lemony. Limey, I should say. I'm not particularly fond of this foam on top. Under the foam, though, it's got a very lovely shade of green. A very, very lovely shade of green. I just want that foam to go away. I don't know either, but you know what? I'm gonna try it. So bottoms up. Okay. I gotta say, it's not bad. I taste mostly the lime juice in there, and I can see why people would want to kick it up a notch. I think the avocado is just a base for it. Like, instead of because I wanted to try it. You know? You look at something and you think, oh man, that's gonna be gross, I'm not a fan. But you know what? You gotta try it just to say that you don't like it. Because you can't just say you don't like it and never having tried it. You know, it's like, you know, it's not bad. I will say it is not bad. And the color on top, it's a consistent, nice green color. It's a very pretty color. I think I probably could have pureed it a bit more. Because I can still get avocado chunks in there. Oh, I got a good bit of lime there. But that's not bad. Yeah. That's not bad. It would probably even be better with ice. So I'm gonna say that that's a win. I kind of like that. Matthew Bab, you're supposed to be watching the show, not sending texts. So all in all, I'm gonna say that I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my my keto chow drink. And with the lime juice, that's not gonna get brown. I love avocados. I'm gonna try it with ice. I would definitely try it because that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm saving that for later. Yeah. Let me just get my. Where's the top to this thing? There it is. I do have a whisk ball, so I might toss that in there and give it a couple of shakes. Where is my whisk ball? It's probably in with my other stuff over here. Nope. Okay, so I can't find my whisk ball, but as soon as I do, it's gonna get tossed in there, and yeah. So that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna. Come on. There we go. It's a good thing about the keto shake thing is that it's definitely sealed. All right. Now it's time to check on the chocolate. Oh yeah. That is definitely frozen. Probably should have smoothed it out so that it all wouldn't come out. But I don't care. Let me get. Let me see. Matthew Bab, you're supposed to be watching the show! I don't have much parchment paper. Oh, okay. That's all the parchment paper I have left. I'm maybe gonna need to might get more. Ah, there goes the box. Hold the sides down. Alright. Drum roll. Hey yo! Alright. That is another pro tip for you guys. Always use silicone molds. Don't use the regular plastic ones. Use the silicone molds. Because those will help you pop those suckers out nice and easy. Because, chip away at the sides here. Oh, it worked. Ta-da! Now, like I said, 2 of these are peanut butter, 1 of these are solid, and 1 of these has Nutella. This one definitely has the peanut butter, so let's try it. Oh yeah. Totally broke apart in my hand, but totally worth it. That's good. It's like a homemade Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh my god, that's so good. Mmm. Yum. Okay. I'm a mess. But that is so good. Oh my god. So that is something that I'll be doing in the future. Yeah. I'm sure as time goes on, I'll perfect it. You know, I won't make it so... Because I did make the seams on the side a little bit too thin. But you know what? For my first time making chocolate-filled stuff, that turned out really, really good. I know it'll make candy making a lot easier for me in the future. Especially with... I make this one... cookie dough truffles, which is an edible cookie dough surrounded in chocolate. Now, normally I did it in ball form, like the chocolate-covered peanut butter balls or Buckeyes, but that will completely change my entire cookie baking. Yeah, or candy making, I should say. All I would need is just like one of those baker's piping bags if I want to make it for other people. Then, you know, I can have more control over the mold. So all in all, I'd say that this turned out to be a really, really successful baking day. Now, I have other stuff that I could try for next week. I was thinking about trying gazpacho. Like I said, I have gazpacho, garlic aioli, I have a salsa verde, but that's mostly for the crock pot. I think I will try gazpacho next week because it's a pretty relatively easy recipe. You just need a whole bunch of different vegetables and olive oil and sherry vinegar. And basically, you combine it, you puree it, you freeze it, you refrigerate it for 4 hours, and then you serve it. Because gazpacho is a type of cold soup. Now, there are ways to kick it up a notch, you know, adding in certain herbs or certain type of fruits or certain types of vegetables. Now, I would definitely... I'll have to get back to you on all of that because it's either going to be the gazpacho or the pasta pasta. Spaghetti pasta spaghetti. Or I did see a recipe done by Jimmy Kimmel. He calls it pastatina. And it actually looked really good. And it's made with beans. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pasta with beans? That's crazy. But if you all look it up, Jimmy Kimmel shares pastatina recipe. It's basically the only thing that his kids are willing to eat during this time of... I don't know if avocado water was supposed to be a smoothie. Because it said... didn't mention anything about that. And this cold soup, the gazpacho, is very popular in Italy. Mona. It's popular, okay? It's very, very popular. And it's even mentioned in the movie A Simple Favor, which is not owned by me. I don't own A Simple Favor. It's not mine. I didn't do it. Alright? But, yeah, so now that I have chocolate and sugar and avocado just like everywhere, I'm going to have to go ahead and start with the cleanup. And, yeah, I'm guessing that's not, oh my goodness. Because I'm a mess, my kitchen's a mess, and it's time for cleanup. And I need to put those back in the fridge. I'll probably post pictures of it and post it up on my Instagram, Babzilla_2040, if you want to follow. If not, that's your choice in life. Whatever. Yes, he's very much texting. Matthew, you're supposed to be watching the show. But, yeah. So, I think that about does it for me. So you all have a very wonderful and lovely evening. I will try and decide something by next week. I'll need to, because no matter what recipe I choose, I'm gonna need to have Instacart come in and give me an order, because I don't have a lot of what's in there. Or maybe like the 3 ingredient biscuits. In which case I would still need Instacart to come in, because I don't have butter. I don't have sticks of, I have butter. I don't have sticks of butter. And I don't have cream cheese. So, I will catch you all later. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you all have a very lovely evening. Yeah, that's about it. Bye, everyone.